I'm doing the numerology for January 27th, 2024. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 18, and if you add the 1 and the 8 together, you get the number 9. The number 9 sees the world as a magical place, just beyond our current levels of awareness. As a child, we recognize and are more interconnected to that magical world. It is what makes us feel whole and helps us make sense out of how to work within this reality. This is the number of intuition, guides, and angelic interference. This number reminds us that when we think we know, we actually are not allowing ourselves to be aware of those things outside our own personal experience. This number is a number of awakening beyond our own experience through understanding discernment. I love the word discernment. Technically, the definition is having a perception of that which is obscure, a trait of judging wisely and objectively, having the ability to be able to delicately discriminate, especially aesthetically, and the ability to make good judgments. When we learn a lesson, the universe will test us in our ability to discern that same lesson showing up in another form. Usually I find that we get a series of tests to see if our awareness has enough objective clarity to see the pattern and know the choices and solutions before we even engage. Then situations become a choice. Karma presents to see if we really understand the lessons being offered and if we are going to fall for the same patterns of distortion and illusion, or if we are going to step past the familiar and recognize that we always have a choice. We can keep playing a game, but once we understand the game, it becomes less interesting and often unnecessary. Breaking out of karma requires us to simply not fall for the same pattern again and again. Once we no longer bite the hook, then the entire game goes away and we shift into the next series of lessons. This is why this number 9 is about discernment, but also an openness to listen to subtle guidance that will allow us to move past the habitual and into the unfamiliar. Just because something is new does not mean it is wrong or that it is scary. We might feel fear around things new, but newness also carries a great deal of excitement once we get past the uncertainty that comes with stepping out of our familiar boxes. Today, try anything new and different. Expand your ways of being and engage in this world. That is how we will discover how much is still out there for us to learn and explore. Thanks, everyone.